Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd Den here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Festive special for Doctor Who this year called Revolution of the Daleks. Now we haven't covered this since it was initially announced, and I thought, because, there's not been necessarily a lot of Doctor Who news, but there's been little bits, and I feel like it would be good to kind of do a overview and just kind of get all the information that we've got, put it together, and kind of decipher what this all means for the episode. Now, we do know it is going to be airing during the festive period this year. It has been filmed, and I presume production on it has been completed, or nearly completed anyway. So, yeah, it's only a matter of time before we get the trailers and everything like that, and probably a more concrete release date that I do think could actually be Christmas this year instead of New Year's, so that'll be really awesome. And, yeah, so literally, you don't have to worry, the virus will not have an impact on the release date for this. It's not going to be released any early. This is not going to be released any earlier. But yeah, it is definitely finished, and yeah, it's all filmed, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, the plot of the episode. Obviously, we're going to be getting Daleks. Oh boy, yeah, Daleks, and obviously the Doctor is actually on a prison ship, because obviously she was arrested by the Jadoon as a cliffhanger for the last episode of Series 12, and this led to a few questions being asked, because obviously, why is the Doctor being arrested? Well, we know from Fugitive of the Jadoon that Joe Martin's Doctor was on the run from the Time Lords, and obviously the Jadoon were hired, and they didn't want a cold case to happen, essentially. So, basically, the Jadoon have caught up with the Doctor, and they've arrested Jodie Whittaker's incarnation. So I imagine that's going to have some questions answered. But I don't think it'll be the main part of the story, because obviously we've got Daleks. But looking at the title itself, Revolution of the Daleks, and there have been some behind-the-scenes images that I'll share some on screen. I don't want to be showing the video footage that was captured while they were filming, just because I don't want to risk copyright. But essentially, we've got a new black recon scout Dalek that looks very similar to the rusty one that we saw in Resolution. That was the last Dalek appearance back in 2019. And then we've got the bronze Russell T Davies era Daleks as well, that are basically like the norm appearance of the Daleks in the new series. But what's very interesting is that, the black recon scout Dalek gets blown up. Very interesting, and apparently, according to people that were there filming, it's made to be that those Daleks are exterminating that Dalek. So it's like, okay, Daleks are turning on each other. Now, revolution could simply mean that, okay, some Daleks are trying to cause a revolution or something, and that we are getting a Dalek civil war. That, again, takes a huge grain of salt. It's just from what I've managed to interpret from what's being shown to us through images and filming on set. It looks like we're getting that, and it looks like there's going to be a Dalek invasion story. They've been filming in Bristol, I believe. That is very interesting, and yeah, it is going to be a really interesting story. So how does this have any implications on the cliffhanger? Now, I presume that the Daleks are going to invade whilst the Doctor's in prison, but obviously the Doctor needs to break out of prison. Now, this next part is going to be purely based off my speculation, and I think that the Doctor's going to need some assistance breaking out of prison. But who else is going to be in a Jadoon prison for doing something that's, on equal length of what the Doctor's done? Well, okay, Captain Jack stole a ship in Fugitive of the Jadoon. Now, I don't remember exactly if it was a Jadoon ship, but he stole a ship of some kind, and the owners of the ship were trying to get it back. Now, if it was a Jadoon ship, and the Jadoon ended up capturing him, or the Jadoon ended up capturing him for some other reason, Captain Jack's going to be in prison. And maybe he helps the Doctor escape, and that is going to basically make up his rumoured appearance in the Festive special that has been very longly rumoured, and Captain Jack is a well-known fan favourite character who has, to be honest, had a big impact in the modern incarnation of the show. He's had his own spin-off, and is very popular with fans. John Barrowman, who is obviously the actor of Captain Jack, hasn't exactly said anything to suggest that he is coming back, but he hasn't exactly denied that he's not coming back either. That is very interesting. John Barrowman has been known for teasing fans in the past, and then obviously we ended up getting him back in Fugitive of the Jadoon. And also, there was that behind the scenes video that I did a coverage on about a month and a half ago that was released. It was like a marshmallow challenge. It was like how many marshmallows the cast could shove in their mouths in one go. And when Jodie Whittaker was doing it, you could hear John Barrowman's voice, and John Barrowman actually acknowledged this. So maybe, just maybe, there's his return. Now, we are also having rumours that Bradley Walsh and Tosin Cole are apparently going to be leaving the cast of Doctor Who in this special as well. So a lot of things are going on in this episode, and the festive episodes are normally an hour long anyway, so we get a little bit extra time for developments, but I just hope that it's well paced. And with 2 companion exits, a potential return for Captain Jack, and Dalek Civil War by the sounds of things, it'll be very interesting. There's going to be a lot going on, but in terms of getting a trailer, I don't think we'll get one until July, and even then everything's still up in the air, just because obviously the whole coronavirus situation has had an impact on so many industries, and despite the products actually finished, that doesn't matter. They might just hold off promotion until later on in the year when things are going back to normal. So, I guess we'll find out whenever they're ready, really. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, rating, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.